Hello, my name is Tariq Patillo, and the working title for my game is Project TP. So the hook for my game is that this is an action game where your most efficient traversal and attacking methods are in a management bar. And the thing about this management bar is that it will slowly refill over time, but it's very slow and it's really not efficient. So the best way to build up that management bar is to block damage. This game is meant to be a 2D action platformer, so it will be a 2D side scroller, and the camera will stick with the player throughout each level. The theme of the game is that the character the player is playing as has just woken up from this lab experiment. He doesn't know what's going on or what to do, so he tries to escape, and he runs into these other test subjects that try to keep him in the lab. And while they're fighting to keep him in, he unlocks his powers and he learns how to use them throughout the game. The actions of the game, the player will be able to use basic attacks, which do not take from the management bar, but they will also have energy attacks, which do take from the management bar. Uh, the player will also have traversal movement, like walking, running, jumping, and climbing. They don't take from the energy bar, but they will also have energy movement options such as like a dash or whatever and that will also take away from the management bar. Player will also be able to block damage by using a shield. So the goals of the game, the overall goal would be to just survive the level, defeat all the enemies, and even a boss, maybe even a boss at the end. A sub goal would be to manage your management bar very efficiently by shielding energy attacks, and then only using your energy attacks when you really need them. You don't have to use them all the time. And the rules of the game would is that once you use your energy attack, it depletes your management bar. Like on the right picture right here, the more you use energy attacks, the more your management bar goes down. But on like the left picture, the more you block energy damage, the more your energy bar goes up. It'll also come up slowly over time. And once the energy bar is fully depleted, you will not be able to use any energy attacks anymore until it refills back to a certain point. There will be certain enemies in the game. There will be some who don't have energy attacks, and you can't block their damage to fill your energy bar, but you can block their damage. You just don't gain anything besides less damage. You will get chip damage, and there will be energy enemies who do energy attacks, and then you can block their attacks to refill your energy management bar. The risk of the game would be to check if the player dies and put checkpoints throughout the throughout each level in specific places, and once they pass the checkpoint, then and die, then they respawn at the checkpoint, and wherever their management bar was at the time of passing that checkpoint, then their management bar will be right back at that spot.